What's going on, guys? Max, aka Immature here, bringing you guys advanced finger tutting tutorial part 5 for beginners. The move I'm going to teach you today are your digits. Digits, they're basically your liquid hand movements. Some examples are this, 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 and this. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do those moves that I just showed. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first move I'm going to teach you guys how to do is probably your easiest one. And that's because a lot of people can already do this. It's this. Like a lot of people, they just mess around and they do that already, or like this. So the way you do that from this position, so take your hands in your normal prayer type tutting position, and you're just going to open them like this, so you have this. And all you're doing is you're rolling one finger at a time, and once it gets about halfway, that's where you close it, you wrap the finger like that, and then you start bringing your other one by one, and then you close it and lift it here, like that. So it's just... Now this one, it will take a bit of practice, not as much as the other ones, but it's simple, just like this. Once you just lift your finger, once it gets about halfway, start bringing up your next finger, and just do that slowly, like that. The reverse one is very similar. I like to cross my thumbs. You don't have to, you can keep it open like this. I just think it looks better like this. It makes it look more like it's together instead of separated. And for that, all you're doing is you're taking the opposite of this. So now you're going down, and once you get here, you just follow it. Once you put your finger down, the next one follows like that. And once you finish one hand and you start and you get to like your first pointer finger or your middle finger, once you get there, then you lift and do the reverse. So once you're here, then you start lifting your fingers back up, and then you still finish with this. So you see like that. And then once I get here, I switch like that. This one will take a lot more practice just to get it perfectly like that. But if you can get this down within a couple days, 2-3 days of practicing, you should be able to get this one down like that. The next one is this. This one, it's kind of like waving. You can do it back and forth. You can do it like that. You can go down with it, up with it. You could just do single hands, just like this. So this one is also really easy. All you have to do is basically you close your hands. So how I showed like this, that's something you can do. You can do this and then wave it like that. So in this closed position, you have two fists just like that. You turn them like this. All you're doing is you lift up like this. Just lift one finger, whatever. You can start from either way. It doesn't really matter. I'm right-handed, so I like to start from the right. If you're left-handed, you can try that, or maybe you just are more comfortable doing it from the left. It's up to you. And what you do is you lift it about that much right there, so just so it lifts like this. And then you lift, and then once you lift that one, you lift the next one. And then once you go for your next finger, you start bringing the first one down. Then once you go for the next one, you start bringing, so every two basically, so 1, 2, once you go to the third, you bring the first down. So for every two, like this, you bring the next one down. So you add another 2. So there's always 2 up at once, like that. And then, so that's your basic right there. And then to switch over, you just do the reverse like this with the other hand. So you start here. Once you get 2, you bring that down, and like that. And then you just cap it off like that. And then to do the reverse, it's the same thing. Reverse, just lift it, 2. Once the third comes up, bring the first one down, 2, bring the next one down, 2, right there, bring that down, 2, down, and cap off. That one will take a bit more practice, so I recommend just doing one hand in the same or two, like one hand not together, in the same direction like that. Just practice in the same direction, and once you get this down, then practice going back like this, and then that's basically how you'll get that. The next one I'm going to teach you guys is this one. This one, it's easy. It takes a bit of time. What you're doing is basically put your hands together like this, then just simply bend your fingers back like that and go in that direction a little. Then you bend just whatever hand is bent like this, you're going to bend it like this slightly, or you can start big like this, and then you push over and bend that way, and you go that way. Then you bend like that again, and you push that way. And the better you get at it, the less you'll have to go like this, and it'll look more liquid like this. You might start off big like this, where there's like gaps, but then the better you get it, it'll just liquid out like that. And that's probably one of your easier ones. This next one will take a bit more time. And this is basically, you start in your prayer position. I'm going to show it like this. And you're going to take this one's going to take time, this. So you're going to move your index fingers to one side, and then you're going to move them back and move your middle fingers like that. And then it's always like this, basically. This is your grid. While one is going one way, the other is going to go the other way, like that. And it's just like that. It's one goes one way, then once it comes back, the other goes that way. And then, so your pointer fingers and your ring fingers are always in the same motion right here, while your pinky fingers and your middle fingers are the same direction. Do you see that? And then it's just like that. So it's always together like that. The finger that's in front will always go faster than the one behind it. So I hope this video helped you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.